A longitudinal study is a research design that involves repeated observations and data gathering of the same variables, example people, over short or long periods of time. Longitudinal research projects can extend over years or even decades. It is often a type of observational study, although they can also be structured as longitudinal randomized experiments.
This study type is particularly useful for evaluating the relationship between risk factors and the development of disease, and the outcomes of treatment over different lengths of time. There are three different kinds of longitudinal studies. These include panel, cohort, and retrospective. First, a panel study will involve a representative sample of subjects, usually found through a panel service company.
On the other hand, a cohort study observes subjects that fall in a similar group based on shared characteristics who experience a common event in a selected period.
Finally, a retrospective study takes advantage of exciting data, such as medical record or crime database. An example of retrospective longitudinal design is a case-control observational study.
One of the most important longitudinal studies ever performed is the Framingham Heart Study, which has given us invaluable data about the incidence of cardiovascular disease and further confirming a number of risk factors. An original cohort of 5,209 subjects from Framingham, Massachusetts between the ages of 30 and 62 years was recruited and followed up for 20 years. A number of hypotheses were generated listing various presupposed risk factors such as increasing age, increased weight, tobacco smoking, elevated blood pressure, elevated blood cholesterol, and decreased physical activity. It is largely quoted and marked as a successful longitudinal study because of the fact that a large proportion of the exposures chosen for analysis were, indeed, found to correlate closely with the development of cardiovascular disease.
Advantages of longitudinal studies: the ability to identify a related event to particular exposures, establishing sequence of events, following change over time in particular individuals within cohorts. However, numerous challenges are implicit in the study design: incomplete and interrupted follow-up of individuals, generally increased temporal and financial demand.
To conclude, longitudinal methods may provide a more comprehensive approach to research that allows an understanding of the degree and direction of change over time. However, one should carefully consider the cost and time implications of embarking on such a project.